think everybody has their levels, or everybody's leveled up. Let me just make sure. Yes, everybody's leveled up. So what I need to do now is I'm gonna unequip all the items. So what are we gonna do? We're basically gonna destroy some of the items to get parts and make some upgrades. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so all the items, all the equipment is with me. What this means now is pretty straightforward. Is I need to decide what each person... Well, I need to figure out what each character... Oh, we do have some level ups. Gents, it seems like you have some level ups to do.
I hear you.
Yes, you do, but I thought you were level 11. And yeah, I just came here to make sure I knew what your skills were. So I sort through the inventory, but let's look at your attributes. That's going to be for dexterity, because he's going to be a shooter. As for your skills, that's going to be the same as before. We have an extra one over there. Are we going up on computer use? Yes, we are. Let's go on computer use. And that's you. And Baudur, what do you have? Let's give him some strength, because he fights in melee, I think. And then in terms of skills, we have basically all the skills that we're ever going to need. At least I think so. And that is that for him. And you also need to level up. Oh, this might have...
Yes.
This might have been because of our recent experience gains and all that. Let's see what you have. Crea could get some wisdom or some dexterity. I'm going to go with dexterity because I want her to be a frontliner. And then normal skills, not that one, this one over here. Her feat, Master Force Focus. I have that already. Very nice. Absolutely very nice. And I will go with Advanced Jedi Defense. That's what I'm talking about. This feat gives a character a +3 bonus to all deflection rolls. Certain items may apply a bonus or penalty to this ability. It's only versus deflection, though. So, that's kind of not great. Also, toughness is really nice. But that's nice. And then powers, obviously. Force Channel. Nice. Obviously, she's a consular, I believe. Plague and Insanity. That sounds like my kind of powers. Good. And now for you, attributes. Maximum dexterity. Wait a minute. She's a sentinel, so she's... Yeah. Lovely. For skills, we're going up on computer use, and we have maxed it out already. Let's go up on treat injury as well. And then feats, we got force immunity for paralysis. That's a passive perk? That's really cool. I didn't realize that. That's really cool. Let's go with Master to Weapon Fighting. That's really nice. And for powers, Resilience, Position, or Form. Still don't have access to Force Storm, but we do have access to Kill. And we have access to Insanity as well. Oh, no, we don't, because it's only the one. Kill is good, except... Nice. D3, M4. Also needs to level up. Okay. Ooh, you're going up on intelligence. I don't think that's needed. But, I mean, I did that before. I don't think that's needed because he does have a lot of skills. But look at that. He's good. That's good enough. Okay, and then for feats, going with the gearhead. Ooh, we might be able to open that thing now. Okay, come on, don't leave me hanging. Impossible. Aw. I guess that's it. Tell you what, that was a task. That we did. Let's go. Okay, Aten. Let's get out of this planet then. And go to Nar Shaddaa.
Well, here we are, the smuggler's moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refugee sector?
Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa, huh?
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Then let's take the Ebonhawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
That's a new ship. I haven't seen that before.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours.
Why must we watch? We have hunted them so long. Now we must wait?
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Goto's head is filled with madness. Zug family hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here and we can no longer hunt? There's no sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Goto's wishes. The beautiful Jedi has run for years. She will not stay on this moon forever. Let the Zugs defy Goto, and after I've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies. You best leave threats unspoken, Har. You were carried far from world of trees, maybe too far. I hear you not even collect life debt from little red-manned human female. She make full of you twice. If she had crossed Zugs, she would be very dead now. Goto or not, I will carve a bloody swath from your entire family, Zug. I swear it to you.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's orders were clear. We are not to harm the beautiful Jedi while she walks on Nar Shaddaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. Yes, there is a darkness in her. Goto told us to leave the Jedi alone. It is true. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Yabun Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Is this the refugee sector that we talked about?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Looking forward to it. Let's move on.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
If Zez-Kai El is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
I want to find more about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
Also looking for a place to lay low.
Then just being here should be enough. People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe enough.
Let's see where our path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
I think it'll be fine here, where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
Get out of my way or they'll never find your body.
Well, don't let me hold you up then. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
I hope so. Okay, so the game was telling me specifically that I need to bring Atom and Crea. But we got Visas, so we're bringing Visas with us. Mostly, lovely, dark side points gained. And journal updated as well. And Quello over here with his Boston accent. Anyway, landing rights. You managed to convince, I didn't really, the landing pad master, Quello, to let the Ebonhawk dock on the refugee sector landing pad. He said it would cause some trouble since another ship was scheduled to dock there. Okay. And, the thing is, Crea, she talks to me telepathically. She doesn't need me to be... What the heck? Where did he go? Did he fall? He disappeared, didn't he? Okay. Well, I say fall. He did have wings, so maybe he flew away. So what do we have over here apart from a lot of trash? You wander too far, human. We warn you what happened, but you're kind not listen. Break legs, maybe you not wander so far.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Know your place, human. Your place is there, not here. Another human? What you look at? I look at somebody who doesn't even know how to talk their own language, apparently, because this is a translation of their language, and he translates poorly. What's going on here? Exchange business, human. Not for your seeing unless you want to lose your eyes. Just try it, and we'll see who loses what. One human, not amusing fight. More than one human, a little better. Spill more blood. Oh, really? Well, let me kill you then. In fact, well, let's all kill you. I think you're gonna be fine. Let's both focus on kill. How fast is that guy gonna die? Oh, no. Why are you... Oh, you're parrying. Oh, yeah, he's dying a lot. Can you kill this guy instead? He dead.
More where that came from.
There is, for sure. Now I'm gonna kill you as well, because I can't leave evidence of my things. 1 credit! That guy had 1 credit.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I may still cripple you if you prove useless to me.
If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are. What do you want with me?
That's what I wanted, to be worse than they are. Why were those thugs hunting you?
Well, they work for the exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the exchange. The only language the exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Just shut up and get out of here.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Crea? She didn't see it. She's not here. I am traumatized by having Crea. Visas, did you like that? Did you like the dark side thing? The dark side. Feel it. Look at him. He's gonna look so old by the time we're done with everybody's dark side here. We're dark side is into town. So we got some refugees. 2 refugees.
Spare a few credits, friend.
What would a dark side person do when somebody asks for credits? Actually, not even asks. It's just like orders you. Spare a few credits, friend? Rather than, would you spare a few credits? Unfortunately, I can't be super evil and bad. Or funny, actually. I'm more interested in the rob them. Yes, more interested in the lines of just being goofy, or not necessarily goofy, but like being, giving them lip. You know what I mean? Just like, hi, just come here and I'll punch you in the gut or something. Of course, better than that, because I can't. I can, in exchange for some information.
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
I'm looking for a Jedi Master by the name of Zez-Kai-El.
Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the exchange and the Hutt stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
I am a Jedi.
You're lying. You're mad. A Jedi wouldn't come to the... You're no Jedi. You're something else. I can tell it just by looking at you. I don't know why you're here, but I fear for this place. And everyone on it. I have to go.
Okay. I didn't even get to ask the other things. Can I ask?
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Get out of here before I kill you.
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere.
Crea, why are you... Don't... Oh my god, Crea, I didn't bring you with you so I could be all evil and you not lose reputation. Oh my god. These small acts of cruelty bore me. To take money from others, to insult them, to threaten their lives.
And what would you rather do?
I command the Force, and yet these small cruelties are all life presents me with.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see.
What do you mean?
Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears. And when a kindness is offered, it is punished. And a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
This pleases me greatly. The fact that Crea didn't lose reputation with me, or... not really reputation. I didn't lose reputation with Crea. And that somebody... Like, I ended up dying, so it's all nice, and somebody maybe died. It's the murder and death. Ultimately, the dialogue was mostly just an expression of Crea being like... The Force, it sort of acts in special ways where the dark side begets the dark side.
And what did she want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
Wait a minute. Didn't he die? Or was that a vision from the future? She looked like a bounty hunter. I don't know about you, but that hair tells everything about one's life. Excuse me. Oh, okay.
I hear you.
Open that. Your glasses are good for this. We have credits. Very nice. And we have shops. Or what looks like shops anyway. And this is the other garage. Oh! We got a workbench over here. This is good because I think I need workbenches like these to be able to create items. We got an Arcanian energy shield, adrenal stamina. Yeah, we don't use our staminas all that much. There's a robot back there looking at me with scary ways. An airspeeder navigation interface. What in the world is that even? A quest item. This navigation control interface is intended to be compatible with most current airspeeder models. I think that might be for races. So,
I hear you.
yeah, let's see if you can make anything here. So if you create... Yeah, with him, I have the ability to make more things. Because I can't make these things. But I can't make, like, armor upgrades or anything. I can, actually. They start off as other. This is really good news. We have a lot of parts, a lot of components. But look at the component cost. 292. Wow. So there is a real incentive for you to just save all of your components. Because I destroyed a lot of my weapons, if not all of my weapons. I think I'm gonna get some really sweet equipment if I just don't use the upgrade function and just, you know, use M3 or T3. I am TT32 and the 30-second maintenance assistance model to be employed by my master. How may I assist you? The 30-second model. Oh yes, the previous 31 models employed by Master Tien have met explosive ends or have shut down. It is not Master Tien's fault, however. He is simply forgetful due to his age and failing eyesight. I am proud to have lasted this long. Explosive ends. Yes, many accidents have occurred here in the garage, and sometimes when equipment is used improperly, damage to droids or to the... But please ignore the carbon scoring on the walls. The accidents are infrequent, and Master Tien is truly a craftsman. Okay, I'm looking to buy some equipment then. I'm afraid all transactions must be cleared through Master Tien. Is there any other way I may be of assistance? You can assist me by getting out of my way. You jerk. Who are you even? I was talking about things. Or where are you even, rather, not who. Oh, my character's having trouble figuring out spatial navigation. Computer spike, really nice. Tien Tub and TT32. And that's our ship over there. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen again, because my ship has been getting stolen a lot. All of my... It's bad. It's bad.